Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, we're almost done with Cobra's Takeover here at the channel because we've got 2 more reviews to go from here. But today, we're checking out Cobra's tech people known as the Techno-Vipers. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all the multiverses. The reason why they've turned into total shitfest, and I'm not sorry for it, and you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and today we're checking out the tech whizzes themselves of the Cobra Army, and it is the Techno-Viper. This guy comes fully loaded, as you can see, and with lots of different accessories in between, and we're going to see how they all add up. First things first, he is on the side here, the artwork of him on the side as it is on the front. The barcode kind of stuff that you can look up and on here, and he is number 117 in the classified series line. And on the back is just a nice shot of him with his gear and everything on. So, let's see what this guy is all about. Okay, there's nothing left there. Goodbye to you. And there you go. Look at this. He has got all sorts of accessories with him here and stuff. This is his tubing that connects to his backpack. He's got a hologram thing that he can use on his wrist, and so on and so forth. He's got weapons, and I'm guessing that's supposed to be a flamethrower of some kind. Or it might be just be some kind of advanced gun. But it's got this attachment at the bottom here where a tubing will connect with the backpack. So I guess we'll see how that all plays out. Alright, let's get all this stuff out of the packaging so I can show you everything that's here. Alright, there's those. Some kind of grip hand thingies. Come out of there, come on. There's this hammer thing. He's got all sorts of, like I said, he's got all sorts of accessories here. There we go. Had to pull it from the bottom. Didn't want to come out from the top. And of course, the tubing. Then his backpack. Which again, this might be a flamethrower of some kind. Or it could be some kind of advanced laser pistol thing that he uses with his backpack, because his backpack has oxygen tanks on the back. So it's like, okay, interesting how that works. And of course his pistol. And of course finally the figure himself. Plastic's all gone. See you later. Goodbye. And we go from there. Yeah, we know it's a Kyle Peterson phrase, but you know what? We're using it. Anyways, oh boy, this guy's got some stiff joints. That's not good. That's not good right off the bat. Especially if I can't get his elbow to work. Oh, there we go. Holy God. Now, the Techno-Viper has 2 wrist gauntlet things and stuff with a hole on top. That means he can use that hologram image thing right there. And look at that. That's translucent plastic. You can see right through that. Wow. Cool. He can use that on either wrist and go from there. Now, elbow articulation can push up about that far. And thank God it didn't break while I was trying to do this stuff, because that joint is stiff. Arm articulation can move up about that far, but only because the elbow pad his attachment here is hindering it. It does have a butterfly joint on the inside there, so he can move his arm in a certain position and stuff. We'll push that back down to his side now and go from there. Head articulation allows him to look up about that far, down about that far, can go around the 360, and so on. He does have torso crunch, but because of this huge embedded chest plate on him and stuff, it hinders the torso crunch. So he can't really crunch all the way down or whatever. He can crunch all the way back, that's fine, but front-wise, he has a little problem. Now, arm articulation can go around 360. I forgot to show you that part. Alright. Now, let's see if we can do the same on this arm here. You gotta be very careful doing this stuff because the joint is extremely tight. And I don't want to force it. But we gotta break that tightness. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Now, one problem I just noticed when I was doing that is it's already getting some stress marks there. That is not good. That is not good at all. Oof. Hasbro's gonna have to work on that kind of stuff. Alright, anyways. Leg articulation. We're gonna move his arms aside here. Like so. Leg articulation can go about like that. And once again, it's in the lock joint thing. You pull it down, push it up. Pull it down, push it up. Just like that. Foot articulation is on boot swivel as well. He can move his foot just like that to that. Toe articulation allows him to push back about that far in the ankle. And so on. Double knee joint there. So he can push up like that. So if you want to put him like in a running pose or something and like that, or he's running with his weapon and so on and so forth. Okay. And again, push that leg back up in there. And besides the boot swivel, he also has leg swivel. So he can turn the leg a different way if you want it turned a different way. Alright, now let's see about his attachments. Alright, first things first. This thing, like I said, could be some kind of laser rifle or something like that, and that's why he's got the oxygen tank thing where it hooks up to there and so on and so forth, because it also has a scope on top. Now if it was just a flamethrower, he wouldn't need a scope on top. Okay. He also comes with his pistol, which we're going to put in his holster right now. Get it out of the way. There we go. That's done. And like I said, the backpack has oxygen tanks on here and stuff, and a counter area for keeping track of how much oxygen. So it's a possibility that's how it is and everything. Now it does have two different articulated things here and stuff. Like there's attachments here to here. Okay. Like if you want them to just attach it to here, or attach it to, yeah, you want to attach it to there, then you attach it to the rifle, like so, and then we go from there. Now, let's see how it's going to work. Oh, god dang it, I hate that stressing. That is just pushing it too much. Let's see how this is going to work in his hands. And he does have a trigger finger and stuff, so it can go through the pistols, the holster. Holster. Come on here. Okay, hang on. There we go. There we go. Got it in there. Got it in there. Now let's see how this works. Gonna turn that just like so. I think yeah, it's supposed to go this way. Okay, see, that's what I did. Okay, that's what I did. Let's do this again. And put it that way. There we go. Now, let's move that. Nope, the other way, Joe. The other way, the other way. There you go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, just like so. Because it's got to be like this to this. And then you hold, and then you have the hose attachment. Which I'm going to put that off of there for the moment. Because we want to put this in his hand proper. And get it all set up. And then we put it just like so. In there, attached to that. There you go, and so on and so forth. Then he's got his little hammer thing here. He can put in his hand. Oh, boy, this is harder to put in because it's not hard plastic. This is flimsy rubber. Seriously. Flimsy rubber. Not hard plastic. So it's harder to put it in his hand. Okay, now let's set this up like that, like so. Okay, push elbow articulation there. So we want to push this like so. Yeah, push that like so. Put his hologram thing on top. There we go. Push the gauntlet and then push that down like that, like so. Then he's looking at his hologram thing like that. Okay. There we go. I think we pretty well got him. The hose looks like it could do a little different somewhere. I don't know. It might be different. I don't know. It's the way this looks. Push that on him more. Okay. Yeah, and he pushes, then you push that down like that. Show that like that. There you go. He's looking at his hologram thing. And so on. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all and stuff. Alright, now comparison time. Here he is with the bat. And as you can see, the Crimson Bat literally stands taller than him. Then again, the bats are like supposed to be like androids of some kind. So, all right, there's the Crimson Bat. Put that in view, and it might be a little different with the bat itself. Again, see the difference in the height? Not too shabby on that one. But then again, like I said, these are supposed to be robotic androids of some kind, and so robotic type troopers and everything. Okay, final thoughts on this one. This figure costed $25.99. Was it worth $25.99? Again, the Vipers, Techno-Vipers, Crimson Guard, and so on and so forth, they're army builders. So if people want to get more than one of these, it's a possibility that the pricing might turn them off a bit from getting more than one of them. Okay, because $25.99 a piece is a little ridiculous. But given that all the accessories he comes with, fully loaded and everything, okay, he could be worth that $25.99, but maybe around the $20 mark instead. Okay, however, we got this guy, like I said, the Crimson Bat, the Crimson Bat and the regular bat and stuff. We got these on Black Friday clearances through Big Bad Toy Store. So, the price we paid for it was only $12. Was it worth that $12? Yes. Would it have been worth it if I'd gotten it normal price at $25.99? Maybe, but not so much, because nearly $26 a figure is a little ridiculous, Hasbro. But when it's an army builder, you may want to do a little something different on the price. Maybe bring it down a little, and maybe about a $20 to $22 mark and stuff like that, and go from there. Because if you want people to army build these suckers, there's not always people out there that are going to have a fortune on hand to frickin' just buy every single one they can come across. Okay? To me, I'm not much of an army builder. I might get one or two of each of the figure and stuff, and that's about it when it comes to these kind of things. But really, I'm not an army builder, so I don't go out and just say I'm going to get two to four of these and so on and so forth. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below, Adventurous Ones. If you saw this at your Walmart, your Target store and stuff, is it one that you automatically picked up? Or is it one when it was normal price? Or is it one of those that you sit back and you just say, oh, we'll wait and see if it goes on a clearance price? Let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on anything we've got going on in this year of 2026. And including our January end of the month giveaway that's going on. Okay, if you want to be a part of it, for your chance to win a $25 gift card of your choice and stuff, you need to head over to that video right now. Follow the 3 rules of it. They're all simple. 1, publicly subscribe to the channel. We will check. 2, you need to have contact information on your YouTube page. It doesn't matter if it's just an email address, you gotta have it on there, okay? Otherwise, if you can't follow the first 2 rules, don't enter. Alright, because you're just wasting time on things where we can't get a hold of you, or some scam con artist comes along, claims your prize, and then you're out in the cold. Okay? And finally, the 3rd rule is to have all entries in by midnight, January 29th, going into the 30th. Because on the 30th, we collect all names, put them on a giveaway wheel or the elimination wheel or the frickin' duck race thing, and then film that video, put it up on the channel so it's ready for the 31st. So, until the next unboxing, until the next, can we get a little techno review? Peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And for the love of God, people, I can't stress it enough. Be smart out there. Don't listen to stupid people, because God knows they are among us, and they will tell you stupid shit that's going to get you badly hurt, or even worse, 6 feet in the ground forever, okay? Use your heads. Those brains are good for something, okay? And get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most. Alright? And every single chance you have, you let them know how much you love and care about them in return. Alright? There are no second chances in life. We don't live in a safe time anymore, and you should take every chance you have while you got them. Alright? Until then, take care. God bless to every single one of you out there. Please remain safe, and we'll see you all later.